Okay, let's learn the Enagic marketing plan. As I'm going through this, I'm going to show you also how to build the best possible way. Okay, so first of all, let's understand the goal. The goal is to create a successful, long-term, fun, and profitable business. The key word being business. This is not a sales job. This is not something that, you're looking day to day, okay? You're building a business, and a business, remember, takes time. As an Enagic distributor, you are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You have all these tools, all these help around you, but you still initiate and create your own momentum, okay? Now, where can you get some of this information? Enagic website, some of the DVDs out there, some of the brochures. You can Google training. You can probably search it on YouTube. And best of all are the training events. But let me tell you the best thing to do. You want to go over this training over and over and over again. And you want your organization to continue to go over it because you learn something every time. Today's training is going to be on the SD501, the flagship product. All right? Now, the best thing about the marketing plan, you don't have to understand it. All you have to do is learn how to give water away in the beginning, and you learn it as you go. As you move forward, you learn, better understand it, and also you'll learn the power of the business plan and learn how to maximize the money. But in the beginning, just learn how to give away the water and learn the plan as you go along. I can tell you this right now. It took me several years to learn the bonuses. And we were earning a lot of money in this business, and I didn't really know how. All I know is if I did this, I got this money, so I kept doing that. All right, let's begin here. To become an Enagic distributor, basically there's two ways, right? You can have somebody buy a unit, they have an application, and you're the sponsor. The second way is, let's say you have somebody who doesn't have the money to get in. They don't have the down payment, they don't have the cash, they don't have anything, but they do want to become a distributor and they have a product sale. Okay, now remember this, option B still requires a sale. So again, those are the two ways. Somebody can come in the A and the B. All right, I've never recommended the B. Let me show you why. The positives about the B, the Tokurai program, is somebody comes in, right? Hey, now they can now sell. They become a distributor by riding somebody else's sale. The negatives are they don't have a machine. They don't have a way to get fresh water. They don't make special points. In other words, the $50 per point, they don't get that on their own commission, and they don't get that below them. And then $75 is taken out per point. So instead of earning $285, they're earning $160 per point. Instead of $570, they're only earning $320. Okay, it requires 100% sponsor support. So my suggestion is, if somebody wants to get in the business, you two figure out a way for that guy to get into the business, somehow get the down payment and bring that person in. Now, here's an overview of the marketing plan, all right? Now, remember, you can get paid commissions of $285 to $1710, and you can get paid all the way up to $1710 overrides $285 to $1710 as long as the points are available in that lane. When I say the points are available, I'll explain that in a second, but the marketing plan is so unique. It's got a patent worldwide on a compensation plan. That's unheard of, by the way, in the direct selling and multi-level industry, because it's not one of those pyramids. I want you to understand something about the marketing plan. They don't pay by levels, they pay by points. There's no pyramid explanation. There's no exponential growth. It's a direct sales program. The two business models are completely different. Now, on the SD501, they pay 8 points. Each point is $285. And the way you get to the $285 is there's a $235 actual sales commission, and then added to that 35 on every point is $50 what they call special bonus. Now, I'll explain the special bonus in a second, but the marketing plan overview looks like this, okay? First off, on your first 2 lanes, you make $285 commission when you start it. And you make $285 every time somebody below you sells a unit, as long as the 8 points are available. So if somebody in your 4th level, for example, sells a unit and there's 8 points available, you get $285. You cannot earn more than $285 on those first 2 lanes. On your 3rd personal sale, remember, you have to sell a unit personally to start a lane. You now get promoted to $570. You're now a 2-point agent. And you get from $570 down to $285 as long as the points are available. When your group gets 10 sales, you now move to $855. Imagine that. You're getting 3 of those points. And if you, let's say you sell another sale, you're opening up another $855 lane and another $855 lane until you get to 20 sales. Once you get 20 sales in your group, even if you only sold 4, let's say, and there's 16 sales in your group, on your very next sale, you open up your own promotion. You're now a 4-point agent. You make $1,140. Are you listening to that? $1,140 on every sale, and $1,140 commissions, overrides below you on sales below you, whether you're there or not, as long as the points are available. Once your group gets 50 sales, a total, okay, you now move to the next lane, which is 5 points. Now, let me make one notation on the marketing plan. You cannot go backwards. Once you're a 4A, you can only stay 4A. Even if you didn't do anything for the next whatever, okay, on your very next sale, you become a 5A, as long as your group has 50 sales. You can never go back to 3A once you're a 4. Once you're a 4, you can only go to 5. And once you're a 5A, once you get 100 in your group, now you're at the top of the game. You're a 6-point agent. You make $1,710 every time you sell one. And when that person below you sells one, because there's 8 points available, they get 1 point, you get 6, so you still get paid $1,710. Imagine that. Unbelievable marketing plan. The Enagic marketing plan, one more time, it does not pay by levels. It pays by points. And because 8 times 285 becomes 2280, that's what they pay out, okay? Enagic 8 points are on product sales. It's $235 basic commission, $50 special points. Now, let me tell you about the $50 special points. This is awarded, but remember, it's special points. You have to qualify for this. You have to make 1 direct sale, personal sale, every 90 days. Either that or, by the way, there is the one in the 90 days, okay? January 1st, March 31st, okay? 5/8, 8/5. So that's rolling 90 days. If you're not making a sale every 90 days, and by the way, if you're not making a sale every 90 days, there's a lot of reasons for it, but one of the main reasons is you're not passionate about your business. Because I can't see you owning a shoe store or a coffee shop or a motorcycle shop or a suit store and without selling 1 suit every 90 days. Obviously, you're not into your business, okay? But if you're on the UConn in Enagic, that will qualify you for the special points automatically, as long as you're enrolled in the UConn program. And by the way, that's another story, okay? Now, the Enagic marketing plan is based on ranks, and ranks are achieved by making personal sales. You are the only one who can start your own lanes, okay? Here, there's the ranks, 1A, 2A, 3A, 4. Each one of them pays different. There are only 6 rankings in Enagic, and you become a 1A distributor by making your first sale. Okay? The letter A, by the way, stands for agent. There's only one required rule in the marketing plan. Each distributor has to have two 1A lanes. Your 1A lane, you have to have 2 of them. The 2A lane, you can have 1, 3, 5, the 4A lane, you can have none. If your group does the sale, you still get promoted. But the 1A lane, you have to have 2 of them. We only make money 3 ways. On our own sales, on the sales of the people below us, and bonuses and incentives that the company has. Okay? The maximum points available are by your rank. If you're a 1A, you can only make 285. If you're a 3A, every time you sell one, you can only make 855. All right? And by the way, the number of points that you get in your overrides always depends on which lane it is at and how much that lane. Here's the question. Can you make more than 855 on the 3A lane? I want you to take a look at 855, 3A. Take a look at it. Can you make more than 855 there? No. Why? Because it's a 855 711. Okay? Just like the 2A. Doesn't matter if there's a billion sales in that 2A lane, you can only make $570 a billion times. That's it. So again, every time, now once you get to 6A, all your lanes are now 1710. And remember, you can never go backwards. You can also skip lanes. Let's say you sponsored Bob and Sue, and Bob sold 30 units and Sue sold 20 in their group. That's 50 units. On your very next sale, you're now a 5-point agent, which makes you make 1,400 and a quarter. You've skipped the 2, 3, and 4. Let's say you sold your 2 1As and you've sold 3 2As, but in that group there's only 10 sales total. Your next sale would be 3A. So again, you can skip lanes and you can move up by selling it by yourself. But remember, take a look at this point layout. Might be confusing, but let's start at the bottom. Take out the bottom, okay? You're at the top. You're a 4-point agent, which means you should be getting 1140. But let's say the person below you, okay, makes their first sale, right? There's 8 points available. Jim's the one that's, Jim gets 1 point. Bill gets 1 point. Tom gets 2 points. Well, there's 4 points available, so you'd still get your 1140. But let's pretend you're a 5A, and it's the same scenario below you. You'd still get paid only 1140 because there's only 4 points available. They do not pay by levels, okay? Available points, remember, becomes less as a result of deeper and wider groups. However, this is what gets you to the big bonuses. Now, let me just explain a little bit over here about the Enagic financing, because a lot of people don't like this, okay? You know what? They see the Enagic financing, they're seeing, wow, I only get paid the upfront points. Remember, this creates, as a business person, the most important thing in a business, and that's what we call receivables. Don't forget that. It gives you continuous income, all to unseen profits. A business cannot survive without the receivables. Remember, you're here to build a business. Now, for the people who want to get paid, hey, they got speedy pay. They pay you the next day on your personal sales. Let's say 48 hours or even 72 hours. But your first goal, remember, act like you're brand new. I don't care where you're looking at this, okay? Here's the first goal. Go get your first 3 people. If you're brand new, go get your first 3 people, because this earns you from over $1,000, and if you're a 6A, it earns you over $5,000. But if you're brand new, this brings you into the 540 lane. And if you help your 3 distributors do this, okay, you paid for your machine. So your first target is to get your first 3 sales and then help the 3 that are off and running. If none of the three are off and running, go get another one, go get another one until you can get one who wants to get their first three. Now, if you're not selling units, basically you don't have any prospects on the water. Okay? Let's just figure it out this way. What if you're a fisherman and you're not catching any fish? All right? Well, you probably don't have any bait in the water. Let's look at that first. So here you don't have any prospects on the water. Second, you have prospects on the water, but maybe they're not drinking it, or there may be whatever excuse. You need to anchor. And anchoring means getting the people they know. Who do they know that pay for water? Who do they know that might be able to get benefits from the water? You need to anchor below, because I cannot tell you how many sales are created below before the one in front buys. Okay. Third, you're not getting any prospects to a live demo, because you got to take them beyond you. You're focused on selling instead of sharing. That's another thing. Okay, if a lot of people are saying no to you, it's because you're trying to sell instead of leading with the product. And last, you're not basically you're not you're going after the wrong market. You're not going after the right people. I don't care who you are in this business, okay? If you're going after the wrong market, you're going to have a hard time. So go find people who pay for water. Go find people who drink a lot of water. Go find people who might benefit from the water. And if you go to that marketplace and share the water, I can assure you, you're going to get a lot of sales. Two, if your organization is not growing, you're not doing enough of number one, you're not helping your new recruit. If you sign somebody up and you leave them alone, they're gonna die. So you need to help them out if you want them to succeed. If you don't have any leaders, okay, your organization's not going to grow. So you need to keep recruiting. They are out there. You just have to keep firing until you get some. You have not created a team concept. There's no organization meeting. You're not building events. And last, your team is not plugged into the system. Normally, if an organization's not growing, they're not plugged into all the systems that Enagic provides, okay? So remember these important facts one last time. The person that shares the water, the organization that shares the water, the team leader who does this, they're the people who are going to create the most sales, the most organizations, the most profit. And this is truly the best way to maximize the marketing plan and earn the most money in Enagic. Okay? Share the water, help your team, and be patient. Give it a couple of years and you'll create a very successful business.